Hi.
Hi.
We're back.
We're back.
Again.
Hello, everyone.
Again. That's right.
You missed us so much.
Did you miss us? Tell us how much. Write to us by mail. Email. bizarrebuffetpodcast@gmail.com. Email us.
Mark, I love this shirt. I need you to explain
Thank you.
to our listeners, because our YouTubers are watching, but
Yeah.
explain to our listeners, because we just had a long talk about this shirt.
We did.
So I got this cool shirt. It's like black and silky, but it's sleeveless, but the shoulder comes down.
Yeah. It's a drop shoulder.
So it's a very like 1980s new wave silhouette.
I like it.
And I love it, but I just wasn't sure if it looked too blousy.
No, it doesn't.
You know?
Blouse.
You kept
too
like wearing that.
blousy.
You were looking like the Karate Kid. I do not think you do.
Kid, now
I like that look.
I know.
But I just didn't want it to look blousy.
No, it doesn't look
Blousy.
blousy at all on
Okay.
you. I actually really like this a lot.
I do
Thank
too.
you.
I think you
too.
need to find more shirts with this cut.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
That's so sweet of you. I'm trying to show off my guns.
Yeah. Bang, bang.
Bang bang.
Welcome to
Yeah.
the gun show.
Welcome to the gun show. Bang, bang. Share again.
I know.
Ah,
We love
callback.
Cher.
Turning back time to our last episode from Cher.
Exactly.
Yeah, Cher is mentioned a lot.
It's my turn, right?
It is. Oh my God.
It's my turn.
It's time for Jen Wilson to boots the house down.
Oh my
It's your
goodness.
first topic of the year.
Oh
my
my
first
God.
topic of the year.
Happy New Year.
My question is, what is the nastiest fall you have ever taken in front of like people or in private?
Oh God, I have one. Can I
right.
give mine?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so I have two.
Okay.
I have two of them. I fall a lot. Help! I can't get up. I've
Oh
fallen.
my God, those commercials.
I've fallen. I can't. I need help. That was me. So one time was in
I've
Philadelphia.
actually gotten that call from my mom before, but continue.
Oh God, no! That's all. That is not a call you want to get.
No, but continue.
Wow, sorry to hear that. The first one that stands out to me was on what they call Jewelers Row in Philadelphia.
Okay.
And it's just a bunch of jewelry stores. And I did a banana peel fall on some ice. And all of these people rushed over to me and they're like, oh, are you okay? And I was like, get away from me, is literally what I said because I was so embarrassed. I
Well,
was
it's
like,
one of those things too. It's
embarrassing.
like you just want to get away from everybody. It's embarrassing to fucking fall in front of
it
people.
is. Nobody is like, oh, wow, I don't think it's embarrassing. If you don't think it's embarrassing, let me know because I
please.
want some of your confidence. But the second time I was walking our dog Gong, if you listen to this podcast, you're very familiar with. If not, you will be familiar with him. And I was walking in front of somebody's house here locally. Another banana peel slip. Yeah.
Oh my God.
And
I
my-
love those banana peel
Yeah,
slips.
in my winter coat, looking like the kid from A Christmas Story. And it was really just, all I did was picked up the dog and I ran. And I was just like, I need to get out of here right now.
Mark, what about you? What was your nastiest fall?
Well, a few years ago, I was out running on a track, and I don't know what happened, but my ankle did one of those stupid rolls,
Yeah.
and I didn't just go down, okay? I went down,
Got a
and
ton
I
of bricks.
slid. And then I rolled the track. There was like a ditch on the side of the track. And when I rolled into the ditch full
God.
speed, and I rolled down this like rubbish.
I shouldn't be
ditch.
laughing. I'm sorry.
No, whenever I tell this story, people laugh, and it's funny.
It looks comical in your brain.
Especially because it's me. Because I'm wearing like, I'm wearing like a look, right? I'm wearing like short shorts, and, like
Yeah.
some like neon tank top. So
Yeah.
anyways, like I rolled down, and what caught my fall was that in this ditch they had a fence, like those metal grate fence.
Oh my God.
And my fucking body flew into the fence, and it actually dented. It put like a groove in the grating. So then I was like, I went down. I was injured. I was like, oh boy, this is gonna be expensive.
I got
know
a phone
I'm
call.
like, something's broken. I don't know what the fuck is wrong.
And of course, you got the phone call.
So
Oh, I did.
I called Mark. Like my phone, I had to find my phone also in the dirt because it flew in there. So anyways, I called Mark. I was like, look, I don't know if I need an ambulance or if you need to like find me in this random ditch, but something ain't right.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm going to try to get to my car. So I hang up the phone, and I know for a fact that I dislocated my shoulder, but also I knew that I either broke my ankle or sprained something. And I said to myself, I was like, listen, It's either one or the other. I'm not doing a fucking double injury. I'm not giving the medical industry any more
do
money.
it.
No.
So I said, okay, I'm gonna put my shoulder back in, and I literally
Popped it back in.
I don't know how the
Like a
hell
little-
I did this.
little
I couldn't
socket
because like
popper.
my I can't explain it. Like my arm was not in the socket.
We're just hanging.
It was hanging. So yeah, like my arm was hanging out of its socket, and I was like,
Like a wacky
it
waving
was
tube
yeah,
man.
it was like woo.
Yeah. Whoa!
And I don't know if I saw this on TV or whatever. I literally just took my arm with my other arm and I lifted it up into a straight line until I got it all the way up in the air, and then it popped back into place.
Oh, no.
It hurt for a second.
Mr. Potato Head.
It was really bad. But then I like hobbled to my car. I don't know if I sprained my ankle or what. I got x-rays. I was on crutches. I had to go to the ER, and it didn't really heal right. And I'm still all wobbly.
Oh my God.
This is like
still a little
this was
wobbly.
3 or 4. And this is when I worked for stupid Michael Kors. And then when I texted them, I said, "Listen,
We're
I'm
gonna get sued for you calling this
no,
company
I
out
don't
so
give a
much.
fuck. But I said to them, I was like, "Listen, I am in the ER. I cannot go to work tomorrow." And they're like, "What? You can't come in tomorrow?" I'm like, "No, I'm in the ER. I cannot walk."
Yeah.
Oh my God.
The end. So that was my fault.
And the ER gave him crutches that were wrapped in
oh
plastic.
yeah. So when
So
they
you had to open it
I
yourself?
had to open it myself. No one helped me.
So you had to open up the crutches with like your arm that you just had to like put back in its
I
socket.
didn't even tell them about that because I didn't want them to be like, "Oh, we're concerned," and x-ray me and then charge me more money. I knew my arm was fine, so I never even told them.
Is your arm fine like today?
Oh yeah, like
Like,
totally
you don't
normal.
feel any-
Nothing at all. The real victim of this was my foot.
Yeah. His arm is back to normal.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Although you wouldn't know because.
I could still do a double burger.
Yeah.
So my story actually happened when I was a lot younger. I was in middle school, I was a teenager, and it's like it still traumatizes me till today. So me and a group of friends over the summer went to Mountain Creek Water Park, which at one point was Action Park.
Oh, actually,
Okay.
you North Jersey kids know this.
Yes, and if you are not from North Jersey, check out the documentary Action Park on HBO.
Yes.
Because it was this water park, right? And they also had like other attractions like
Yeah.
bumper cars and shit like that.
Yeah.
But the amount of like injuries and deaths that happened.
Like multiple, right?
Multiple.
Wow.
And just how business was run, it was like...
They were, well,
It's like run by a bunch of teenagers.
It was run by a bunch of teenagers, and a lot of times, like when they would test out a new slide, they would have the employees do it. Like they
Oh my
wouldn't-
God.
yeah,
They had a water slide that did a
loop. The attraction that I'm about to discuss, you can actually see in the Action Park documentary.
Really?
It's still standing.
oh,
Yes. There was like this little tiny creek. There was a slide that like dropped you off in like 17 feet in the air.
okay.
And then there was also
17 feet. Mm-hmm. Oh my God.
I'm sorry, 18 feet.
Oh my God. As if 17 wasn't enough.
It was like an 18-foot free fall. So you would like go on the slide. It would like drop you off 18 feet and then you'd go in the water. There was also a rope, like like Tarzan.
Okay.
Yeah, you would
swing.
swing out and whoop-pa.
Wow.
So, but you can see this in the documentary.
I haven't
But
seen it yet, so.
my friends all wanted to go and do like the rope, and I'm chicken shit scared, but like I don't want my friends to know that I'm scared, so
Yeah.
I'm like, I'll do the slide. I think the slide will be less scary. I was mistakenly wrong.
No.
So I do
oh
the
God.
slide.
Oh no.
And I just like freaked the fuck out. Okay, and like when you do a free fall like that, they tell you when you're going into the water to land feet first. I like went like sideways.
Oh,
Fetal
God.
position.
And like, yeah, I had like the nastiest black and blue on the side of my
God.
thigh. It like took over my entire thigh. I even remember like the lifeguard like coming in and swimming towards me to like make sure I was okay.
I'm glad he did. Holy shit.
Needless to say, I've never gone on a water slide ever again.
But what the fuck with this high ass dropping shit? That's insane.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. But if you watch the video from Action Park, it's just like people are being fucking reckless doing it, like doing flips and shit, and like people were getting hurt.
Yeah, and dying.
People used to call it like Class Action Park or something.
I think so.
So like even though it wasn't called Action Park anymore when I went, like I still feel like I was a victim of Action Park.
Well, I mean, let's realistically speaking, a lot of those fucking things were probably things that were from Action Park.
They were.
That's the whole reason why these companies buy like things that already exist, because all right, well, it works, let's start it up again.
Well, I'm sorry to tell you that this episode has nothing to do with Action Park.
Oh, shut up. You've had me on the hook. Oh.
You know, though, it is one, you know what?
But I'm fascinated.
Maybe one day, like, I'll explore a little bit more. It is a topic that has come back and forth in my mind every so often.
Oh, yeah.
We have those.
We might revisit this, like, down the line one day.
We do that at Bizarre Buffet.
Yeah. Falls are actually the second leading cause of death by injury.
Really?
Each year, about 684,000 individuals die from falls globally. I'm going to just quote the World Health Organization on that for my YouTube trolls.
What?
That came from the World Health Organization. Thank you very much.
There you go, YouTube trolls.
Out of that 684,000 individuals who die a year, there's actually one who survived and was able to tell the story.
Whoa.
So yeah, let's get into it.
Hell yeah.
There were two brothers, Alcides and Edgar Marino. They were brothers who immigrated from Ecuador to the United States. They were window washers for a company called Worldwide Window Cleaning in Manhattan.
Okay.
Their job essentially required them to be like suspended up in the air, like high above the heavy traffic streets in New York.
Oh boy.
And like dragging the squeegees across the windows.
That's a scary job.
It's a scary fucking job.
Yeah.
On December 7th, 2007, the brothers took an elevator up to Solo Tower, which was a 47-story apartment building on the Upper East Side. They stepped onto a 16 by 3 foot wide aluminum scaffolding that weighed about 1,250 pounds. This scaffolding was specifically designed to slowly lower them down the building. So like they would work their way all the way down.
Gotcha.
Unfortunately, the anchors that were holding the scaffolding gave out.
Oh, fuck.
Both brothers went falling from 472 feet.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, my God.
They say that the fall lasted about 6 seconds.
No.
Oh.
That 6 seconds is so short, but during that is so long. Oh, my God. All right, should we do a countdown? All right, let's pretend we're all falling. Do we do a countdown?
Yep, here we go.
Okay.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, can you imagine falling for all that?
From that high.
Yeah. I hope you all closed your eyes and pretended you were falling.
Edgar, actually, he hit the top of a wood fence and was killed instantly. Part of his body was like found somewhere else, like under debris from the scaffolding in like the alleyway, like next to the building.
In Dorian Corey's house.
Yeah, it could have been Dorian Corey's house. You never know. But Alcides, however, was found alive.
Whoa.
He was actually sitting up. Yeah, he was sitting up in all of the debris.
He must have had a badonk.
And he was like breathing. He was
Airbags.
fucking breathing and conscious.
What?
Oh my God.
That's insanity.
Pretty badass.
The paramedics did what they call a scoop and run.
What is that?
So that, I learned this too. I thought it was very interesting. I never knew this. So it's an approach where EMTs will transport a patient ASAP to the hospital without stabilizing them at the scene. So like if they're like really at risk, they're just going to scoop you up and take you.
They'll like, get you out of there.
To get you out. Because, I mean, would you really try to like work on somebody who just like fell 487 feet?
Yeah, for real.
But luckily the nearest hospital was only 4 blocks away.
Okay.
So like it was at New York Presbyterian.
Optimistic.
When he did arrive at the hospital, the doctors were hesitant. They didn't want to move him from the ER because just like the slightest bump or like the slightest moving him, they were afraid could kill him.
Yeah.
Because he was just injured.
Yeah.
So much trauma to the body that if you moved it in one way, he could have died.
Oh, yeah. Internal bleeding, all this shit.
So they actually wound up performing surgery in the ER.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Alcides survived with 2 broken legs, a broken arm, a few broken ribs, and a crushed vertebrae.
Oh.
Wow.
He also had a swollen brain and a bunch of other ruptured organs.
Oh, my God.
He was given 24 pints of blood and 19 pints of plasma before the bleeding could be stopped.
Oh, my God. How
Yeah.
did he even get there?
I have no fucking idea.
Yeah.
My question still is, like, how did he fucking survive?
I know.
Yeah.
Like, that's
fucking
the whole bizarre buffet thing about this story is, like, how did he survive and his brother did not?
Yeah.
He actually underwent 15 surgeries.
Oh, my God.
He was in a coma for about 18 days, and his wife and children would visit him and sit with him, and, like, nothing.
Wow. He was out for all that time.
He was out for all that time until finally, on Christmas Day, Alcides reached out and stroked what he thought was his wife's face, but however, it turned out to be one of the nurses.
He's got a new wife now.
And like, but yeah, allegedly his wife like snapped and was like, "You're not supposed to do that. I'm your wife. You touch your wife."
Oh, my God. What a nut.
I'm like, come on, like
The guy fell
he
480
fell.
some feet.
Oh, God.
And his response to her was, "What did I do?" And that's the first time he spoke since the accident.
Oh, wow. What a great life that awaited him after
Right?
that.
Yeah, I felt bad for him.
Doctors were amazed. I mean, I'm still amazed that he's alive.
Yeah. I don't know how one survives that at
And
all.
it was called, as people call it, a Christmas miracle.
Oh, my God. Yay. Santa,
yay. He unfortunately was not able to return to work. He did receive a multi-million-dollar settlement
That was
in
my
his
next
lawsuit
question.
against the scaffolding company.
Oh.
After the Manhattan court found that the scaffolding had been installed incorrectly.
Oh, good for him. Clean up, honey.
So the sum of the money has never been revealed, but sources say it's more than the $2.5 million that his brother Edgar's family received.
Oh, damn. I feel like in those cases, though, like somebody who survives something usually gets more.
Oh,
It's
for
fucked
sure.
up.
My question is, how are you still alive to tell the story after you fall from 487 fucking feet?
Yeah, for real.
Well, I wonder, like, was it a straight fall or did he hit anything on the way down?
Well, remember his brother hit on the way down. Remember he landed on the wood fence and like died.
So maybe his saving factor was that he didn't hit anything, but still, falling from that height, I mean, you know, and I'm not saying this jokingly, like people would commit suicide from that height.
yeah.
well,
right?
okay,
Or
like this
lower.
is
Lower.
really morbid. But if you've seen footage, I'm sure many of us have from 9/11,
Right.
where there were people who were actually throwing themselves out the windows.
Yeah.
You could hear the bodies landing and on the ground,
Yeah.
and it sounded like glass shattering. Like
Terrible, yeah.
it was their bones
Shattering.
but
Yeah.
when you fall probably from like 487 feet, it would essentially be the same fucking thing,
One would assume.
right?
Yeah, for sure. I wouldn't think that I was going to survive that.
I just want to know what his saving grace was.
What
I
was
think it
it?
was luck.
It
think
probably was
like-
just luck.
But I mean, like, he still got pretty fucked up from it, but he still survived, and I don't know.
Well-
I think it was like the right speed and the right angle that he hit.
Well, this is what comes back to mind. A great episode. Julianne Koepke, the Amazon plane crash survivor. Great
Right.
episode. I feel like it's one of those examples where it's like it was something with the way she fell and the wind and
Yeah.
the trees and like obviously she fell from much higher height, but also she had like he was free falling. This guy.
Yeah.
She was like free falling, but like on a row of chairs, like she had other things. So
She had other things.
you know, so, but I mean, she was like the only survivor, but I think that's when like science hits in the right way.
Yeah.
And like, however, whatever the fuck, I don't know what it is.
That was something else. He doesn't remember the fall.
Good for him.
He doesn't remember any of it.
Yeah.
But I feel like you wouldn't. I mean, like,
Yeah.
I mean, go back to the question that, like, I asked at the beginning. Like, do you really remember that entire fall that you had? It happened so quick. It's like you feel like you see your whole life flash before you.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. For me, each thing that I remember was the end result of me being on the ground, being like, get me out of here.
Exactly. It's always you never, like, you always remember the end. You don't remember that in between.
Right.
Yeah. Because I feel like the brain probably goes into some protective mode. Like, oh shit, this is going to be fucking crazy, girl. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But maybe, like, his brain reacted in a way that, like, he was able with his reflex. I have no idea how.
Yeah, but maybe it's like...
was able to, like, kind of, like, respond to that. I don't know.
Well, yeah, maybe like how they say, like, if you see that somebody's about to hit you in your car, like, there's a way that you're supposed to sit to, like, lessen impact.
You can't tense up.
Yeah.
Because
they always tell you that, don't tense up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, like, also, too, they say that if you're on an elevator, inside of an elevator, and it collapses, you need to lay flat on the floor.
Really?
But who the fuck has time? If that thing free falls, you're not going to be like, let me get down and lay flat. But that's what you're supposed to do.
And that's such a high speed, though, I'd imagine.
Yeah. Because you're going to hit harder, apparently, if you, like, jump. My gut would be to fucking jump.
Yeah.
And try to, like, catch it before
Catch some air before you hit the yeah.
Good God.
I know. That is frightening. And what a great
really
story.
Scary.
Well, thanks.
Wow. That's fantastic.
This
because
was supposed to be my Christmas topic.
Oh, and as we were all sick.
Do
you know it's sick Christmas?
This is a belated Christmas miracle story for you
all. It is.
all.
Oh my God. Old Saint Nick coming down your chimney to do something filthy. I can only hope, but...
Falling from your scaffolding.
Yeah, falling from your scaffolding and gonk walking through items on the floor.
The only thing that fell this holiday season was us, because we fell ill.
Yes, ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha.
That was so cheesy.
Oh, I love it. So but, you know, if you don't want us to have to get jobs where we have to work on scaffolding.
Yeah, I don't want to be washing no windows from like 487 feet.
We respect the job and we respect that people need to do it, but like we don't want to.
No.
So please go to our Patreon at patreon.com/bizarrebuffet and make sure to subscribe on YouTube where you're watching us right now. If you're watching, hi.
Hey.
Hi, it's me, your mom and your grandmother. Hi.
And your aunt.
And your aunt. That's your uncle.
And your stepmother.
And your stepmother. That's your stepmother.
And your substitute teacher.
Yeah, from middle school and grade school.
Yep.
And elementary. And yeah.
And your lunch lady.
And your lunch lady. We love her.
And crossing guard.
Crossing guards are important.
All right.
So follow us on Instagram. Facebook, bizarrebuffet.com.
We have a website.
Yes, we do. Bizarrebuffet.com, where you can go see our archive, see all the terrible things that we've talked about over this almost 100 episodes.
And
we're almost there.
Yeah,
this is 97.
97 horny episodes. Oh my God.
But
can you believe it?
But please subscribe if you listen.
That's the most important part is subscribing.
It helps with the algorithm.
It does.
It sure does.
Like us on Spotify.
Yeah, please.
Leave a review on Apple, iTunes. Please do. Even if it's something where you just want to comment about how devastatingly attractive you think that one or all of us are, you can do that too. You don't even have to talk about the content. Yeah. So, you know, I guess with that being said, I am 485 feet in the air.
And I'm a squeegee.
I love that.
And I'm Niagara Falls.
Oh, wow. That's great.
Oh, so deep.